Hello and welcome to this video, which is about ensuring success with your OKR system by using a cause and effect logic mindset. My name is Cam Scully and I will be your host in this video. To make OKRs as powerful as possible, you should establish causal linkages between what needs to be done for strategic success and what people are actually doing in the organization to contribute. This is what can be referred to as the cause and effect mindset. And that primarily is what this video is about, and I'm going to be providing some examples for you shortly. Before jumping right into examples though, I think it's important to take a step back and have a look at the OKR structure as it might be set up across the organization. At the very top, we have our corporate OKRs, which are derived from the strategic plan. From the top level OKRs, each business unit can develop and then execute on their own OKRs. Business units will often set up several teams that will create their own set of team-based OKRs. And from the team-based OKRs, employee OKRs can be established. Now, this admittedly is a fairly generic OKR structure, but you will see it's going to be useful for us as we walk through some examples. I should mention as well that OKRs are developed not based solely on the OKRs from above. OKRs should always be developed using other critical business information as well. With that in mind, let's now turn to a discussion around cause and effect logic. The essence of cause and effect logic is to use an if-then approach to critically evaluate what needs to be done. For example, if we want to achieve result X, then we need to do Y and Z, and you can fill in the action plan as appropriate. Cause and effect logic has two types. There is the macro level, which is organization-wide, and there is the micro level, which pertains specifically to each individual OKR. We are going to be walking through both. Let's start with an example at the macro level. So back to our OKR structure, the idea is if the business unit fully understands the OKRs at the corporate level, and it develops and executes a set of OKRs based on that, then they are going to fully support the OKRs at the corporate level, which will ultimately result in strategic success. And then we use that same logic for the rest of the organization, always thinking about the OKRs of the unit above us. So the team will develop and execute its OKRs, incorporating the business unit's OKRs, and then the same idea with the employee OKRs. By using this approach, you ensure that all OKRs, all initiatives, all tactics and tasks either directly or indirectly support the OKRs at the corporate level. That is the essence of the macro level cause and effect alignment. Admittedly, this approach is just logic and common sense, but how often do you see this approach being used in the workplace? As the philosopher Voltaire once observed, common sense is anything but common. The key here is that you want to formalize a cause and effect mindset and discipline throughout the organization. Okay, so this has been a look at the OKR cause and effect logic at the macro level. Now let's turn our attention to the micro level. This approach can be used on the OKR individually as well. To explain this, I'd like to break down an individual OKR. So we start with an objective, and then we add key results based on that objective. I have other videos that get into more detail about this, so please feel free to watch those. Each key result will have its own list of initiatives, tactics, activities, and tasks that will be necessary to achieve the result. This is essentially a to-do list, which can take many different forms. As long as the key result is achieved, any format is appropriate. So with this in mind, let's have a look at the cause and effect logic used on each individual OKR. If we properly prepare and complete a high quality to-do list, then we are going to be able to achieve the key result. And if that key result is achieved, then we have made great strides in terms of achieving the objective. Of course, this holds true for all of the key results. Achieving all of them certainly should result in the achievement of the objective set. And this is how we apply cause and effect logic at the micro level. Let's now walk through a specific example, which hopefully will reinforce the points I'm trying to make here. Let's say that one of the business units, after studying and understanding the OKRs at the corporate level, decided that a good objective for an OKR would be to improve overall on-time delivery record. The key results here, of course, would be critical. However, they're not necessary here for me to make my point, so let's skip over them. Okay, so here is where we are at the business unit level, observing an objective for an OKR. And that objective, you will recall, is to improve the overall on-time delivery record. And now let's assume that one of the teams in the business unit is called the shipping team. After studying and understanding the OKRs at the business unit level, the shipping team needs to make a set of its own OKRs. And let's say that they create an objective called Improve Organization Around the Shipping Dock. For our purposes, we can infer then that if the shipping team can improve organization around the shipping dock, then the business unit has a much better chance of actually improving the overall on-time delivery record. And again, you can see common sense being applied here. The key is to have a solid OKR structure, process, and discipline to connect the OKRs like this. To summarize, the business unit will have a set of OKRs that spawn directly from corporate level OKRs. So if the shipping team has studied and understood the business unit level OKRs, then we should witness the shipping team developing and executing on OKRs that support the business unit and its OKR endeavors. And remember that the shipping team will not build all of its OKRs based solely on the OKRs of the business unit. There will be an abundance of other business information the shipping team will use in developing its OKRs. And that's true for every level that we're talking about. The point here is that they should start with and fully understand the OKRs of the level above them as they develop their OKRs, and then build in other information as appropriate. To complete the summary, I just want to remind you that cause and effect logic can be used at the macro level, which is the entire organization-wide structure, and it should also be used at the micro level, which is the cause and effect logic being applied to each specific OKR. Let's do a quick recap. Cause and effect logic is great for OKR connections and alignment. This includes understanding the OKRs from the level above, instilling an if-then mindset throughout the organization, and developing and executing OKRs accordingly, which will include using other relevant business information as appropriate. If you can do this and deploy it at both the micro and macro levels, strategic success is bound to result. I hope that you have found this video to be useful and informative. If you would like to discuss it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And remember as well that online services are available. Thank you for watching.